God is too much. God is too much. God has a human face. God will be kind and save you. God lets in the interrogation team, always creative and cruel. God sits in box office seats in hell. God guides ballerinas of love. God bites and tears like the tiger shark. God bubbles in nebula breeding stars. God is the slasher stalking women. God rules the White House. God sits quietly on a rock looking at rainbow trout leaping from a clear Sierran stream. Clouds drifting in fantasy at 11,000 feet. God counts the dead at the dismembered refugee camp. God is the suicide bomber ordering pizza. God rolls in the tank crushing children. God sits with the Joint Chiefs of Staff. God drools in the brain of the cyborg vice president. God plans the next terrorist attack behind enemy lines in a well-funded office for homeland insecurity, plotting a right-wing corporate coup. God dies with the exhausted bumblebee. God follows the lost lover. God guides the new hopeful lover. God burns one part, floods another. God is too much. God molests the young choir boy wearing dark robes. God desires a young nun in severe short hair. God digs a new Happy May garden. God sings recovery, freedom, serenity. God has been praying the soldiers don't arrive today. God pays all debt and vacation. God gets his house taken away. God dreams of good families. God dies in the narcotic homeless shelter. God rides the favorite horse overlooking the cliffs, watching whales break ocean. God calls on the poet to write all possibilities. God brings union people to the Capitol, lobbying a balanced, better future. God shoots innocent school children. God glares at an impotent UN. God abandons us, and God leads us through the valley of death, where corpses reach out and say, we prayed, but we're not heard. We were successful. We were attacked. We believed in law and order. God nods his head. Drink to this. God adjusts his tie. Remember this. God drives off. Get his number. God paid your ticket. Be thankful. God gave you free will. God takes it all away. God provides your destiny in a job. God empowers your employer. God is a painless dentist. God is too much. He's making money and giving it away. God has the right influence. God has multiple sex partners. God loves to watch what you do and think. God flies a kite, sweeps the floor. God sells insurance and double parks in heaven, just waiting to see you there. God plays golf with Allah, checkers with Christ, chess with Buddha. God pursues the goddess because she has created space and won't give it up unless the galaxies escape. God is deaf. God hears too much. God has the last word. God has a cup of coffee and plans your day and who you shall meet for business opportunity. Signs your sheet from the court. rides in coastal wind, eyes of a red-tailed hawk. God is the past, present, future. God remote views his target where robots are unionized for elderly health care, paid by the Bank of Pentagon, your tax dollars put to good use. God saves the planet, promotes solar and hydrogen power, anti-gravity space vehicles, domed hydroponic cities. God institutes birth control and marriage control, education, economy, and space on the quiet planet. God didn't write the Bible, mankind did. God contracted human, divinely yielded. God votes for the common cause in complete control. God is awesome. God is stupid. God really cares and leaves a residue. God wakes me up. God tucks me in. God makes a great dinner, turning pages of celestial poetry to inform the masses. There is a higher and lower power. You must constantly choose what works. God whispers in afternoon pine trees. God curls the waves breaking. God soothes the tired soldier. God comforts the starving desert besieged police. God dances around the maypole singing a good contract comes forth. God takes a ride on a comet tail, spewing history of broken planet dinosaur civilization. God eats a smart growth strawberry, knowing that rail must be approved over freeways, breeding pollution, and more strip malls. God barks at sundown. God hears the beloved's prayer high in the tower. God remembers the ultimate composition. God knows the meaning of a blade. God dances the Sufi spin. God caresses the crystal face on the clock. God gets a headache over telephone calls about unemployment and nuclear waste, looking for a place to be dumped. God wants a rest. Tired of sacrifices. God has a plan and works in strange ways. God would like to be predictable and show up like the magicians have ordered. God thinks too much. God is